The Sony Spider-Verse. What a time to be alive. Venom, Morbius, and Madam Web. Oh, hey, Sony's canceling the Spider-Verse? No, but I thought after Kraven the Hunter you guys would... Okay, all right. I guess that explains a lot. Ah, shit. All right, welcome to today's video. I was going to make a video on why you should not see Kraven the Hunter, but Sony actually beat me to the punch. On Wednesday, it was reported that Sony canceled the Spider-Verse, anticipating that Kraven the Hunter was going to do even worse than Madam Web. Yeah, they're taking it Outback Old Yeller style and putting 2 bullets in it. And thank God, because to be honest, I really did not want to see that movie. So in light of this news, I was going to just talk about how we even got to this point. Let's rewind the clock all the way back to The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Andrew Garfield and Sony's mission to churn out subpar comic book movies. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey Mike, but what about Into the Spider-Verse? Hold your horses there, partner.
I love horses!
We're talking about live action movies, not that cartoon bullshit. So let's dive into the first topic. First up, we have Venom, the movie that started it all. Sony finally decided to do it. Bring everyone's favorite anti-hero to the big screen. Fast forward to 2007, you can imagine my disappointment when Sony cast Eric fucking Foreman as Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Never wound what you can't kill.
I mean, Topher Grace. Come on, man. But 11 years later, when I heard that they were going to create a Venom solo movie, the news basically had the same effect as me eating a whole bottle of Blue Chew and washing it down with a Chinese energy drink. Oh yeah, the blood was flowing. You got big names. You got Tom Hardy, Michelle Williams, and Riz Ahmed. Whatever happened to that guy? I actually liked him as an actor. Anyway, the movie does exactly what every origin story does in the Sony universe. It puts the main character up against a bigger, badder version of the main character. And Tom Hardy also does his best impersonation of Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black.
In water.
Mixed with his actor doppelganger, Logan Marshall Green from Upgrade.
Thank you.
If you've watched our content before, you'll know that we judge movies based on their rewatchability. And I'll be honest, Venom was actually rewatchable. It was a good movie. So where exactly did Sony fuck it up? Before I dive into the next film, take a second to like the video if you like what we're serving and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. Now, do not get too excited. It is all downhill from there with Venom 2. Venom 2 introduces one of the coolest comic book characters in movie history, Carnage. And man, do they fuck him up. Co-written by Academy Award-winning writer Tom Hardy. This movie is like a buddy cop movie in the beginning, with Tom Hardy playing a cop who's slightly on the spectrum and the other cop being played by a voice in his head. Really, Venom's character gets super annoying after the first 10 minutes.
I will let you eat everybody! Promise! I promise! Oh yeah!
And I mean, the villain, Carnage, how exactly do you fuck him up? But don't worry, they managed to do it. At one point in the movie, Carnage turns into a giant tornado.
The suck zone.
And I'm so thankful that it wasn't 2 hours like the other movies. An hour and a half was perfectly digestible for this piece of shit. This movie has no rewatchability. Now, on to everyone's favorite movie, Morbius. I don't care what you say, this Batman wannabe movie has won multiple awards. In 2023, it was nominated for not 4, but 5 Razzies, taking home the Best Actor and the Best Actress. Suck on that, Iron Man. And the best part about Morbius is the effects that made Jared Leto look like Michael Jackson circa 2000. Who has a PG-13 vampire movie? A PG-13 vampire movie is like a PG-13 movie about strippers. This movie can add the coveted Movie Night Live Don't Rewatch This Piece of Shit award with its Razzies. Ah yes, Madam Web. The movie that nobody was asking for, except maybe Dakota Johnson.
Punish me. Show me how bad it can be. I want you to show me the worst.
From the opening scene where the movie title is in a standard New Times Roman font to the ending where a blind Madam Web sits with Macho Man Randy Savage sunglasses in a wheelchair made for Professor X. From the dialogue to Sydney Sweeney dressed as a 1999 Britney Spears schoolgirl, it's just bad all around. Blatant product placement from Pepsi to actually nothing happening with no superpowers. I'm surprised 2 more movies in this universe were greenlit. How the fuck does that happen? The verdict is in. Madam Web is not rewatchable. And it's one of the worst movies I've seen in a while. And I just watched the sequel to Waiting. Still waiting. So what does that tell you? And finally, we come to Venom 3. It's more of the same. It's a combination of Venom 1 and 2. CGI bloatfest. He rides a fucking horse. A villain introduced in the beginning of the movie that really doesn't show up ever again, and you'll never see him. And just another movie with Venom trying to be funny.
We're Venom!
And Tom Hardy doing his best impersonation of somebody who's been possessed by something. It was hilarious the first time, not so much the second and third. So, as far as rewatchability, Hell no. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this was originally going to be a video about why you should not watch Kraven the Hunter. Trust me, you should not see it still. Don't worry. Do not waste your hard-earned cash going to see this movie. But with Sony canceling the Spider-Verse, this proves my point that this was a doomed universe from the start, from the moment they released Venom as a PG-13 movie. You can't make a Spider-Verse movie without Spider-Man. It just doesn't work, and this proves it. So just wait for Kraven the Hunter to hit Disney Plus or HBO Max or whatever, and then consider watching it. But I would not waste my hard-earned money going to see this movie because Sony doesn't care. So, why should you? Actually, better yet, Sony just posted the first 8 minutes of the movie. Just go watch that and be the judge for yourself because that's all I needed to see. But hey, at least we got to see the obligatory Aaron Taylor Johnson shirtless scene in the first 8 minutes. I'm not going to watch this movie. Neither should you. I'm going to go off on a whim and say that this movie will be unrewatchable. In fact, I bet it's not even watchable. Sony had a chance to make an R-rated universe. They dropped the ball. They wanted to make this movie an R-rated movie. Too little, too late. If you agree or disagree, please just let me know in the comments. If you like this universe, if you're sad to see it go. And once again, hit that like button down there, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Get out of here.
Oh, congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Unfortunately, we have nothing for you. But if you enjoyed what you saw, give us a like, a thumbs up, leave a comment, heck, even subscribe. Thank you for watching. We love your support. Now go. See you later.